Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy. No, we're back with another podcast episode. Look, I want you to do a few things. I want you to come here and give me your prophetic ear. Go to YouTube, write in C as in Cody, V as in Vernon, M as in Marshall, K as in Kelly, CVMK. Subscribe to YouTube page. Hit the subscribe notification buttons to get all the latest and greatest videos. Instagram, CVMK33, CVMK_global. It is what it is _show. Look, we coming back. I'm gonna give you just 10 minutes of heat because I'm got something working in the kitchen for you. But tonight I want to cover in 10 minutes why. Shout out to Joel Embiid and all the other winners of the NBA MVP, while the Bears are still trash, and Sheilds versus Gabriels too. But before we get into it, just a quick word. And I do mean quick before I pull your coattail. Quick word from my sponsor.
There's a hero in all of us waiting to be unleashed. All it takes is just that one last push. Activate the hero within with CVMK Global Supplements. All natural, steroid-free, designed to enhance performance, build muscle, and increase energy. You are unstoppable. You can do this. Become your own hero at www.cvmkglobal.store.
Look, and we are back. I want to cover this because the NBA MVP was announced today. I want to cover all the latest and greatest winnings. So let's get into it with this rendition of a sports recap. So, beginning at the beginning, and I do mean the beginning. Who is hot? Who is not? Congratulations to the 2023 NBA MVP, Joel Embiid. I have to give it to him and all the Embiid fans out there. I think there's only one. His name is Denzel Goodlow. Shout out to the Embiid fans. He averaged over 33 points a game, 10 rebounds, almost 2 blocks. Super impressive, well-deserved. I thought they were going to give it to Jokic again because I can actually see Jokic getting past this round and I can't see Embiid. But, give it to him. He well-deserved. I don't know if this should just be the regular season hot award, because is he really the most valuable player in the league? The answer is no. But still, I don't want to rain on his parade. Shout out to him. 2023 Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren Jackson Jr., a.k.a. Triple J, a.k.a. home right now because they forgot they were playing the GOAT and LeBron James, and they poked the bear, and the bear demiled. just ran through them. But look, 18.6 points per game, 7 rebounds, which is not that impressive as a big man, but 3 blocks per game. He was a defensive presence. Marcus Smart was last year's winner. 2023, well-deserved Paolo Banchero. I'm telling y'all, keep a lookout for the kid. This kid is going to change the game. 20 points in his rookie season, almost 7 rebounds, and almost a block per game. 2023 Sixth Man of the Year, Malcolm Brogdon. Malcolm came up huge. I literally forgot about Malcolm Brogdon, and he just reappeared out of thin air with 15 points a game, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, did his thing. 2023 Most Improved Player. This is a Bears, not a Bears, but a Bulls tragedy. I feel like a Chicago tragedy. Every time you get rid of somebody, they just do better. Shot almost 50% from the field, almost 26 points, 9 rebounds, and almost a block. If he would have done this, he would still be a Bull. Shout out to the Coach of the Year. Give the brother man a hand clap. Mike Brown, 48-34, Most Improved record. Been in the NBA is over coaching over 10 years. Look, his career is 417 and 265. Really turned the Sacramento Kings around. And if they just had a veteran, they were literally one piece away from dethroning the champs. So I give it to them. Shout out to the winners. I have no arguments with any of these selections. I'm not even going to debate. The MVP has always been a highly skeptical award. Joel finally deserves one. I give it to him. I didn't think it should have went to Nikola Jokic for another year. However, I need y'all to stop disrespecting LeBron James as if he does not qualify for this category, or even Steph Curry. I think it's utterly disgusting that these two individuals didn't even make the running up. The Defensive Player of the Year, Jaren, I give it to Jaren, but no contest there. Rookie of the Year was going to be Paolo. That was easy. Most Improved Player. I mean, Laurie literally turned from a 3-point specialist into Tom Chambers overnight. Coach of the Year, well-deserved, and Mike Brown. Tomorrow is the big day, and this is why it is. you're going to see the king come to the apex of his powers. Everybody's thinking that LeBron is past his prime. You even have haters out there saying he's not the GOAT. All those haters probably watched The Last Dance and was brainwashed again on this Jordan propaganda. But I'm telling you like the prophet Isaiah, Lakers in 5. First of all, there's a few reasons. Lakers are too deep. When you look at Golden State team, everybody is 6'3". You're not a championship winning team with that. Gary Payton, the second, third, and fourth, can't beat Rui, can't beat AR. Clooney, no. LBJ has finally hit his peak. AD is finally showing some consistency between Rui, AR, and Russell. That will be too much for the Golden State Warriors to, deal with. And Kevon Looney, mad hustle, mad heart, Looney Tunes. This is some cartoon stuff. When it comes against real big men, it's going to come against defensive schemes. It's going to come against actual strategy. Looney's a great hustle person, beloved, but is ineffective against a true superstar, Kentucky alum, gold medalist in Anthony Davis, Chicago's own. Lakers in 5. Embiid. Playoffs matter. Now, you can't just win the MVP and don't play in game 1. You can't just win these awards. And when the team needs you, you're nowhere to be found. If the Sixers get bounced from this round, the MVP will just be as good as a bowling trophy. It won't even matter because this is when it matters. You have to turn it up when it's time to win. You have to be available and present. You can't be 7'2", 220 and not be on the court. You're the biggest person on the court in the arena 98.9% of the time. You need to be available for your teammates. And if you don't win, most valuable, dominant, those categories, those titles just shouldn't come your way. Congrats on the award. I need to see you in this series. Here's where I want to get to. Clarissa Shields versus Hannah Gabriels 2. If you're a true boxing fan, you're a true fight fan, and if you watch boxing as a whole, you understand that this fight is going to be on the level of Tank versus Garcia. First of all, Clarissa is the undisputed GOAT when it comes to female fighters. Clarissa is absolutely amazing. Beat Hannah the first time, but she was knocked down in the second round. If you're a true avid fan of the boxing sport, you understand that Hannah had this within reach in a couple rounds, lost in the latter matches. They're moving up to actual heavyweight to fight this, not just middleweight, not just being at 145 to 155. They're moving up to 160 to fight this fight, which means Clarissa's going to gain weight. Hannah, I think, is around 160 now. This is going to be the fight that we need to turn into because the real fight that we want to see is Sheilds versus Ali. They need to make it happen. And the Bears, and I want to end on this. Look, y'all, the Bears, this is who they drafted. Let's go over the 2023 draft class. First round, 10th pick, Darnell Wright. That was good. That was a good offensive tackle. He's there to protect Justin Fields. That was a solid pick. Defensive tackle, Jervon Dexter Sr., amping up the defense. Cornerback, Tyreek Stevenson. See, they put a lot of emphasis on the defense. Second round, 56th pick, Tyreek Stevenson out of Miami. Third pick number 64 out of South Carolina, Zach Pickens, defensive tackle. With the fourth pick, our running back in Rashawn Johnson. Running backs are kind of a dime a dozen these days. Not a highly sought-after position. Pick 115. Fourth pick, Tyler Scott, wide receiver, Cincinnati. Not sure what focus is right there, considering Justin needs weapons to throw to. Then you got another linebacker in Noah Sewell. Fifth pick, 165, Terrell Smith, cornerback out of Minnesota. Defensive tackle in Kent State, Travis Bell, seventh pick. And then the last pick for the Bears, they get Kendall Williamson, defensive back from Stanford. As you can see, out of all the positions, they only drafted 1, 2, 3 offensive players, and the rest for defense. Typical Bears fashion, double down on the defense, neglect the offense. But here's the reality. This is an offensive league. You need a quarterback that can throw and receivers to throw to. Doing this worked in 1985, does not work in 2023. I'm calling the season 8-8. Congratulations, Bears, as you move to Arlington Heights, because this was a waste of a season with these draft picks. These draft picks are fine. The strategy behind it is not fine. And that's one of the issues with dealing with the Bears. But this is Chicago. If you're going to live here, you're going to work here, you got to get used to disappointing sports. But that's part of it. I'm going to come back with my final thoughts.
I literally just tried the best pre-workout on the planet. With Superpower pre-workout, you have increased focus and a power boost every single time you work out. It's not only packed with 225 milligrams of caffeine, but it also has citrulline and creatine. It's insane how much energy and focus I had during my workouts. If you're ready to take your workouts to the next level, then ditch your current pre-workout and get the Superpower pre-workout to be your own hero.
Yo, back with it. Shout out to the sponsor, www.cvmkglobal.store. We're the best. I'm telling y'all, get Warrior Thirst. This is the strongest one here. Superpower. Get the vegan protein, transform chocolate and vanilla. Look. When it comes to sports is amazing. It's one of the things that unites us as a people, things that we can come together and rally around. It doesn't cause division. But let's be honest with you. Teams need to get it together. The Chicago Bears need to get it together or get sold to Arlington. If you want to go. Chicago, we need to speak to Roger Goodell, bring in a second NFL team. The state is big enough to support 2 NFL teams. Let's talk about baseball. Enough said right there. We need to get it together. We need to get it together and actually get some winning done. Bears, Cubs, let's turn it around. Bulls, I don't know what's going on there. Trade DeMar or Zach, but you got to get this thing rolling. Look, right now, Lonzo, I don't know when Lonzo's going to be back, but we need to win and win today because we want to be in the playoff hunt and be actually working toward championships. This is what it is. Look, subscribe. I told you, YouTube, CVMK, Instagram, CVMK_global, CVMK33. It is what it is _show. We're the best podcast is, and this has been 10 Minutes of Heat with your man, Cody Kelly.